you did go out and buy the materials to make the Molotov cocktails, and you and David together, you actually made them. And those are very big steps.
Right.
And, so why did you do those things?
I mean, I think we made them because we were really frustrated. The atmosphere was such that it was extremely superheated, it was extremely intense. There was a lot of things going on that David and I don't think were entirely psychologically prepared to deal with. And then I think there was an atmosphere.
Meaning what? Like you were caught up in the moment and you hadn't thought it through?
Right. Yeah. Like when we initially decided to make them, we didn't even say like, okay, well now we're going to go make Molotov cocktails. We were like, well, okay, we can get the materials, we can see what happens. And then, we, as it progressed, we were just so frustrated and fed up. And I think a lot of this too, one sort of phenomenon that hasn't really been talked about too much is the role of like machismo and like patriarchy and the sort of the bravado you were talking about and the role that I guess that played in the way Brandon Darby related to us, and then our feeling like in order to be fully masculine we had to be willing to step up to the plate, we had to be willing to make these sacrifices. And so I think there was a lot of that going on as each one wanted to, as it escalated, each one of us wanted to like sort of stop, but we were scared of, the implications of our sort of masculinity.
So how do you in thinking about that today, I mean, everybody does things through peer pressure or whatever you want to call it, the machismo. How do you feel about that today, that you let yourself get caught up in something so serious?
Yeah. To be honest, it's embarrassing. It's a little, there's a little bit of shame that, because I don't really feel like I'm that kind of a person, especially coming from Midland. I had to stand up for myself a lot and had to not give into like what people felt or believed. And so that's been a pretty serious part of my personality. And then to feel like, I let somebody sort of work their way in there. I was trying to gain somebody's approval. It's sort of embarrassing, and it's tough. It was tough to deal with initially too, but that's just something you kind of got to come to terms with.